Back to another video. Got a bit of primer here, but I've decided I wanted to paint my engine bay and interior now that I have a bit of a day left in the weekend. Just got back from the Patrol vs Land Cruiser event at Springs, and I had some motivation here with Jack, and yeah, I'll show you what we're up to now. Anyways, this is the bay. Got in primer. It's a little bit textury, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I just want to do a wet on wet, so I don't have to sand this bloody thing again. And also did the interior. Came up all right, might be a little bit patchy, whatever. It's just so the color and that can stick to it. Did have a bit of water come out my gun, and I did forget to blow out the car before painting, but it's all right. It is what it is, I suppose. I didn't really do much work on the interior. I just scuffed her up a bit. It's mainly the engine bay that I want to look all right. It does have a speck of dust here and there that I've got to get out before colour, but yeah, I'll show you after I'll lay some colour down, yeah? Here we are, first coat. Looks a little bit bluey, a little bit green. Once I put the other two coats on, should darken right up. Yeah, this is, so, what is it, 3 coats? Basil, looking nice. Gonna start to clear now. Hopefully it comes up good because I'm using a hammer stuff instead of the Valspar brand I usually use, and this one says high gloss, so you know, hopefully it's high gloss, but I'll show you the end results, eh? Guys, just finished doing the clear coat on the interior and cab. Let's just say, mate, fuck up after fuck up. This compressor, it's almost like a water generator at this point. Don't know how it's doing it. Looks like I'm a bit grey here, all the clear coat on me, but yeah, it's pissing me off. You get the air hose in a certain angle and this water's just shooting out. But apart from that, everything laid on fine. Did the last coat of clear. May have got a bit carried away in the engine bay. Might have laid it on a bit heavy. It's a bit hard to see with all the overspray, but I'll give you a little walkthrough now. Start the interior here. It looks good from far from good. As you can see here, all those specks is water that's coming out of my gun, but you know, down there, that's just where sound deadening's all gonna be through here. And I didn't really clear too hard up in there, because it's whatever. But I just made sure I got a good amount of clear on the sides here, where I'm gonna probably see in on the A-pillars. Engine bay came out really nice, really glossy. Over here on the wheel wells and everything, did get a little bit of water. As you can see there, it's a shame, but that's where my airbox sits, luckily, so it'll cover most of it up. And I don't know if you can see on the firewall there, how it's gone white. Sometimes when you lay way too much clear on, it doesn't just run, it turns white, so bit of a shame. A bit on that corner. I just tried to go real heavy to try and get it up in there. And yeah, obviously a little bit too heavy, but geez, I'm real happy with this hammer clear coat. It is super glossy. Like, obviously it's wet at the moment still, but oh, it looks unreal compared to Haley Shorty that I painted. Clear coat I used on that. Oh, anyways, that'll probably be the end of this till I might put another clip in once it's all set and I unmask it all. But apart from that, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content I post and you want to see more in the future. But yeah, anyways, have a nice one. Hey guys, actually not the end of the video. I'm going to be doing my sound deadening also inside the cab in this video, at least part of it. But yeah, I'll show you where I'm at now. I'm just using some Temu sound deadening. It's fairly cheap compared to the car builder stuff. It doesn't go down to these grooves the best, obviously, because there's bloody air bubbles, but I'm trying to work it down as much as I can. Get the shape pretty exact, but that's pretty good for the floor pan, I reckon. And I'll do a little bit up there of the gearbox tunnel, nothing like too crazy nooks and crannies, whatever. I'll just get the main parts done, do the back wall also, and then the roof, and then yeah, she'll be good to go. But anyways, this is her done. Boom, here we go, guys. Sound deadening is all done, stage 1. It's been 2 weeks since I recorded that last clip. Waiting for my package from Patrol Apart / Car Builders for my firewall insulator.
and stage 2 and 3 for the interior, but I'll show you where I'm at now. I'm still waiting. Everything's been curing paint-wise here, so it's starting to look a bit better. I do have everything bolted up, ready for the motor to be in, basically. There's the motor here. I actually did paint it off camera in some black Raptor. Painted that in some silver gal, same as my gearbox. Quite nice. Got me 11mm pump, bargain off marketplace. Hopefully it's all right. Fingers crossed. Got some new filters on there. Then I got me a machine flywheel and my XCD Sport clutch. Not 100% sure what it's rated to, but it doesn't matter, mate. It's only a TD. Won't be pushing too much horsepower. So I'm debating whether or not I wait to put that in the car, or I'll put it in the car this weekend, or I wait till my flywheel insulator gets here. But also, while I've been trying to find stuff to do, so I haven't been bored or being able to stand still on this build, wrap my rear loom with some of this tape. I don't think it looks amazing, but because of like all the, tape, it doesn't look nice, seamless, but it looks a lot better than the old crusty stuff on this main loom here for the interior. A lot of dirt came out of it too, but I got that poking through. Got to buy some new grommets and everything for the floor, and the firewall too for all the heater hoses and yada yada. But if I do happen to put the motor in before I put that firewall thing in, I will record it for you. But anyways, package finally rocked up from Patroller Part for my firewall sound deadening, my firewall insulator, and the remainder of the sound deadening stage 2 and 3. I did get the motor in that last clip. I didn't record any of it. I was by myself, so sorry about that. But anyways, I'll give you a little look around, eh? So here is the firewall insulator. It's definitely a motor out job. I am not gonna lie. It was a bit tight down there. The oil filters are and behind the motor, trying to get the plastic off, and you can't pull it back far enough, but she's on. Also, did paint this bad boy, color matched it. Got my Hyperfab oil cap along with my Hyperfab manifold, but it's just not welded up yet. I did get all the wiring in, pretty much. Did wrap it in some of that car builder's loom. Gonna buy some more for the thinner stuff here and maybe put some on that big thick bit there. All this is gonna get hidden, don't worry. Gonna make a little alloy cover for it with a tiny little lid. And all my alloy tanks are gonna go in front of it also for my overflow, vacuum, windshield wipers, and power steering. So they'll take up all that room there. You won't even see it really. Did scratch her up a little bit. It was a bit of a, I don't know, hard job you could say. Got all the wiring down here, wrapped all that stuff. And yeah, interior's still the same how it is. Does have all the loom actually. There, just have to put that where it needs to go. But over here, I'm assuming this is the other 2 stages. I got the first stage there, which is what I already have. Just that that main dampener mat. I might put some of it up along the firewall there because this insulator doesn't really stop, well, it would stop a bit noise, but doesn't stop that tingy vibration noise. So let's unbox this, shall we? Yeah, I'll quickly, oh, probably not quickly, but I'll try and get this wiring loom out of the way and it'll make it a lot easier to work with. Not exactly sure where goes where. I got the harnesses sitting up there. I think I might actually put some of that sound deadening just up in there a little bit, because that's where all the TD noises will be coming from. So I've done all that. I might cut back to when I'm putting that back in, putting the foam stuff down, sticking it down, or I'll just cut till after I've figured it out. And yeah, then we'll do the last part where I trace out my vinyl onto that big rubber matting. So yeah, we'll cut then. And I did make a little bit of mistake thinking these are for the floor, rear wall and the roof. But the thicker one here is only for the rear wall. And the thinner one here, as you can see, is up on the roof already. Just have to trim her out a little bit around the little bit of roof skin that is, so it's not overhanging as it is. But yeah, I'll be back once the firewall, well not the firewall, the rear wall is also in with that thicker stuff there. Yeah, I got the acoustic liner in the rear. I did some pretty bad chopping along the bottom. This stuff's very sticky. Well, I'm trying to peel it off, but this leaves a sticky behind and just rips the foam. Same happened along the top in some places, but she's in nonetheless. Now I just have to measure that rubber foam with my vinyl, and I can sit that in there, and that's all the sound editing done for this car. So pretty happy with it. Can't even hear it because it's foam on the inside, but yeah, we'll cut back to when I get that all traced out and put in here. Guys, fast forward a couple days. I do have the vinyl in, but I also got the dash in and all the aircon stuff too, so I'll give you a look at that now. Shed is a little bit dull, that light's a bit out, but do have all the vinyl in on top. Looks really nice. Did gurney it and scrub it. And the dash, I did gurney it also, but I also painted it in some matte black. I was gonna color match it to that, well the metal parts at least, and then just paint these gloss black or something, but no, I just ended up painting it matte black for now. In the future, maybe get it wrapped in some nice suede, but that's if I can find someone to do it. I'll keep piecing it together now. It's probably the end of this episode, but I'll see you in the next one, eh?